Okay, so hey, welcome back to K Drama for Your Mama. This episode is about one of my favorite series that I love to watch on Tiny TV via the internet, and this is Club Friday, the series. This chapter, I think, is the theory of love. Don't ask me the number. I don't even know if they do that anymore. Like chapter 16, 17, da 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 da. But it is the theory of love.
Korean dramas and other Asian dramas too. K-drama for your mama, you know it's true. Thai, Chinese, and Japan too.
This story was a friggin' trip. Actually, I really enjoyed this one. Sometimes they're kind of hokey, not hokey, very TV. They're TV. It's a TV show. But I really liked it. I liked it a lot. This one, I could with it crazy like that. But I mean, that's how they usually do these Club Friday shows that are supposedly based on real life stories that people called into this radio show and told their business. I guess I'm assuming this is anonymously, I would hope. So, anyways, so this woman here, she is a businesswoman. She's pretty well off. She can buy $100 lipsticks. Like, she got it going on. She owns, from the look of the business, it's a wedding planning business, or they do reception or something. But it's not. It's for people that have a little bit of money that can afford to go to her and have her, do their wedding. So, anyways, this one starts off with her walking into a room, finding her boyfriend, lover, maybe even he might be a fiance at this point, I don't know, and he's with another woman. It just starts off very dramatic. But she's dressed very well, very elegantly. She's an elegant woman, and I guess she was dating this piece of crap. Basically, he was using her for her money and taking advantage of her. But I mean, she plays a part in it as well. But I guess that's what she's attracting in her life, including other people around her, which we find out about later. Anyways, so that happens in the very beginning, and she's trying to move on with her life. Before that, you see her in some really nice bathroom with her, I don't know who this person is, her secretary or assistant, whoever she is. And she comes behind her and hugs her. And then you see her have a flashback to a memory where her and her assistant were intimate. But it's a flashback. But you sense from the flashback that she regrets that, because clearly that's not who she really wants, and I don't think that's her orientation. She just felt was in pain in that moment, and just so anyways, yeah, so she don't want homegirl like that, because she wants what she wants. Anyway, so she's moving on with her life. You see her, she's on the road in her fancy car, and so it's a guy on a motorcycle, and that's like, there's like a big motorcycle culture in Thailand, from what I gather, from what I've observed via the internet, and not just from shows and stuff, like from when I watch travel shows, and that's like a thing there. Matter of fact, you can catch a motorcycle taxi You sound dangerous as hell to me, but it's pretty common there, at least in Bangkok. Or they call it, well, the Thai people call it Krung Thep, but for the rest of us, it's Bangkok. So, if I even said that right. Anyways, she hits the guy on a motorcycle. She almost damn near unalives him, okay? But she gets out of her car to make sure he's okay. He's really pissed off, as he should be. And she realizes how hot he is. And, like, offers to take him back to her home, make sure he's okay, patch him up. Then she go find him some clean clothes. She was like, you take a shower here, all this crap. I'm like, girl, you are crazy. She took some man. He's about like 24, I guess, 22, something like that. But she took some man back to her house she don't even know, who could have did anything to her, especially coming into her home and seeing like what she's got. But anyway, that's what she did. And she basically kind of like chases him through this show and like offers him everything. And I think he lost his job after that accident because he was on his way to work, but he gets hit by her and then he loses his job, and she offers him a job. Then he was about to, I don't know if he was about to lose his place or whatever. She gets him a new place. In between all that, she does have relations with him. So, but she's trying to bring him up to her standard, and like she's basically his sugar mama. And I guess she's fine with it. She buys him a car, all this stuff. And he's enjoying it all, but he don't really want her like that. And yeah, he wants her assistant, or whatever the hell her position is, the assistant that had relations with her. And I'm not for sure what her deal is. Well, I do know, but in the beginning I wasn't for sure. So yeah, she is this dude's sugar mama, or she becomes it. But it's not like he set out to manipulate her or try to get her to be his sugar mama. She was like a volunteer sugar mama. Basically, it was funny too. I think after, just not too long after, she hits him on the road and takes her back to his house or whatever, she sends him on his way, but make sure that she could still contact him and all that. And then she goes to take a bath that night, and she's in the bath, she's thinking about him. And in the bath, as she's thinking about him, she, what's up. So what I was laughing about was because they showed the scene, but I mean, it's Thailand, so I don't know, that comes on after 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I don't know about all that. It got a regular Raigan Tapani. Not regular, but it got the yellow Raigan Tapani, okay? This one. Now, I am curious about this one. I've never seen this. I've been watching Thai stuff for a minute now. I've never seen this come up. But somebody Thai, tell me what this is. Tell me in the comments. You can DM me. What comes on? Because this, supposedly, if you get this Raigan Tapani, that means it's for people that are at least 20 or 21 and up. Not just 18, 20, 21 and up. Something like that. And they will only show this type of show with this rating between midnight and 5 a.m. I want to know what comes on between that time. Please, do tell. Anyways. Yeah, so the sugar mama and the sugar baby continue on with their relationship. Meanwhile, sugar baby's after her sugar assistant, and they do the do. Um, they do have their side thing, while he's living it up with a car that she bought him, an apartment condo thing that she got him. I think she got him a new wardrobe, probably, and he's got a job under her. Oh my god. So sugar assistant, what she's trying to do is really get rid of sugar baby because he is in the way of her, I guess, coin. Because as a sugar assistant, she benefits a lot from this lady, and she wants to get rid of him. Now, at first, I thought the sugar assistant was maybe really infatuated with her and really wanted her. But, as time passes on, as you watch it, everybody's just trying to use this woman, and she's being a fool. So she eventually gets caught. Because there's a scene in there where she buys the sugar assistant a lipstick, some expensive lipstick. She goes, I saw you looking at this. I know you want this. I bought this for you. And when the sugar mama goes to see her sugar baby, she finds that very same lipstick there. So they almost get caught, but sugar assistant came up with some excuse. Don't mind me if I can't remember the names, but I certainly remember the characters. Anyways. So she almost gets caught there, and she really should have gotten caught there, but she didn't. Anyway, there's also a scene too where her ex comes back because he's struggling financially. Now, remember, he got caught with another woman, and that other woman was pregnant and gonna have his kid, or she already had a kid by him or whatever. So he has a whole family or whatever. But the sugar mama had cut him off or whatever. He comes back to her and is like, hey, please take me back. I need some money and all that. And she was like, get him out of here. And then her new sugar baby throws him out. Eventually, they get caught. Because I think it's only, how many episodes? Probably 4. But eventually those two get caught. And she comes to her senses and fires sugar assistant. She comes to her senses and snaps out on the sugar baby. She throws him out. She's like, get the hell out of my condo. Get out of this, out of that. They get in this big argument. He goes to leave with the car. He's in the car. He's about to drive off, the car that she bought him. She jumps in front of the car and was like, get your ass out of my damn car too and find your way home. And he does. And that's the end of that. Basically, the moral of her story was that she really wasn't taking care of herself and loving herself. And she admitted that she needed to start doing that. But before even all that ends, she was drinking some wine or something, and she falls off the stairs and almost breaks her neck, and she has to go to the hospital. But yeah, and that was another thing in the story. She kept saying oh, I think she was contemplating she should have stayed with that guy because she's almost 50 and all this nonsense, and I don't know. That was her thinking. But this was a wild ass story. I mean, most of the Club Fridays, I almost said Club 13. Club Friday series are pretty wild to me. Most. So I enjoyed this one. I suggest this one. The acting is pretty good, I think. So, and it's just, a little outrageous. But I like that. So I would suggest that you watch it. If, watch what you want, of course. This is just my opinion. All this is my opinion. It's my YouTube channel. So if you like that type of stuff, I'd watch it. I thought this was a really, really, really good Club Friday. Now I'm looking for more. Again, if you know what comes on with this rag on top of me, I want to know. Somebody tell me in the comments, please. I want to know. You can DM me if you want to. Anyway, I used to say peace, but I'm gonna say toodles in this one. And yeah, that's it.
Korean dramas and other Asian dramas, true. K-drama for your mama, you know it's true. Chinese and Japan too. Hey little mama, you know but it's all for you.